host, Ms. KK, and this is The Way. So today I'm back with another quarterly reflection goals. We are officially at the end of quarter two, and I just want to check in with you guys, the goals that I mentioned I would follow in quarter two, and just reflect the things that I carried over to quarter one into quarter two, how far I've gotten with that, and some of the new goals that I actually have for quarter two that are actually going to spill over into quarter three. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to help you guys realize that if you have one big goal, but you don't break it up into smaller tasks, you are unlikely to achieve that goal. So let's just take a typical example that I just have a goals of finishing the construction by the end of December, but I don't break it up that by this month and this month I should do this, by this month and this month I should do this. I could get to the end of the year, the house is not complete, I won't be able to pinpoint exactly what went wrong. So I just feel like doing this quarterly reflection helps me keep accountable to what I plan to do, and also help me to just reflect on what I didn't do and what I need to pick up in the next goal. So earlier this year, I took part in an Instagram quiz that Standard Bank was running, and you had to answer a question, and the winners were getting this journal by Estelle Chipuka, a 30-day self-confidence journal. But I didn't do quite well with it because I don't like reflecting daily, because I just feel like I don't have enough time between yesterday and today to see the progress that I would like to see. So I started writing in it, but I don't write on it daily. So now and then when I want to put a thought down, when I want to reflect on something, I can go back to it. So I personally haven't been sticking to the 30-day rule, but definitely I'm committed to finishing it, and hopefully I evolve by the end of it. And the one thing that I like about this book, it has this page where it asks you to redefine your goals. So basically it has one big goals and it has small goals around it to help you achieve the one main goal, which really helps me, especially when I'm doing this quarterly review. Then I can say for this quarter I'm focusing on minor 1, 2 and 3. So let me just say, for example, my two goals here. So what I've done is I've taken this big goal and I've split it into half, and I've put in the construction on the one end because that's the one big project that is happening in my personal life, and then I have growing my Instagram and YouTube presence as the second half, because I came really late on Instagram, so I don't have that much followers. So I need to make sure that I'm putting enough time to be able to grow on Instagram as well as grow on YouTube. So for example, my main goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. But how am I going to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube? If I just sit here and say I'm going to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm never going to get there. So I need to break it down and say, what exactly do I need to do that will help me get to 10,000 subscribers? And I must also know that because I'm relatively new on YouTube, I need to pull my followers from elsewhere, and I've identified that WhatsApp status and Instagrams are the main traffic source that bring people to my Instagram. So what I've done is that I've taken that big goal, which is to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I've split it into minor goals that I'll actively work on daily and monthly to make sure that I get to the bigger goal. So with the YouTube, I've decided I'm going to be posting 2 videos a month. Currently, I'm exceeding that because I've actually gotten to a point where I can actually post 2 videos per weekend. So I'm getting about between 6 and 8 videos per month, depending on my schedule at work, because sometimes I'm extremely busy at work and I don't get time to film. Other days the workload is a little bit lighter, and over the weekend I get to film a little bit more. And I've also got to a point where I can film more than 1 videos in a day, and I can actually upload them on different days. So that is actually the strategy, to upload more videos, because the more content you put out, the more engagement you actually get to. Then I also want to update a reel on Instagram. I want to engage with my followers daily. I want to post stories dailies, and I want to run a finance workshop. I haven't got into the finance workshop as yet, but the other things I'm sort of actively working towards. So here I'm just illustrating that it doesn't help to just have it all in the air. You must be able to break it down. And if I can just maybe look at the construction, so the main goal is to finish the house. So us getting to the house is, I need to finish the windows, I need to finish the ceilings, I need to finish the boundary walls, I need to finish the garage, I need to finish the bathroom and the kitchen, and then I need to finish tiling. So if I can look at this, the ceilings are done, the boundary walls are done, the windows are actually 80% done, the tiling is maybe 20%, the garage is officially getting finished in July. So this is just me illustrating that one thing is not going to help you. You need to get down to what exactly do you need to do that you can tick off to help you see that you are actually working towards the goal. And when you get to the end of the year and you actually haven't reached this goal, you're not beating yourself up. You can actually have realistic way to measure that I've actually gotten 60% of what I want to do, so I'm actually on track. And the reason why I didn't get here is because I was either constrained, or the funds were constrained, or emergencies came up that needed me to divert the resources elsewhere. And then you can always recenter and re-strategize how to finish up where you left off. So that is really just how goal planning and why I do this quarterly goal. So just getting back to my quarterly reflection now. So if you remember from the previous video, I had a few things that I needed to finish up from the previous video, and number one was to finish up the revision of my insurance. I wanted to do a revision on my phone insurance and my husband's life insurance. And the life insurance, it didn't really go through as yet because the advisor that initially initiated the change resigned. It went to another advisor that resigned. Now it's sitting with the third advisor, and the third advisor things are expired, so you need to start over. So that process is still ongoing. So during the next 3 months, we really are going to push to get those changes that we wanted to be made on that cover done. So that is still a pending item. But the short-term insurance, where I wanted to revise my phone insurance and save some money, I've actually successfully done that. And I've actually even done a video of how much I've been able to save and how I went through the process of actually, revising that. So if you haven't done so and are looking to revise your insurance, please do check out that video because it has quite a few valuable information. All right, and the other thing that was pending from the previous discussion was the tax. I was saying that my taxes were not up to date. I had incorrect penalties levied on my account. I needed to go and get those penalties waived. I needed to get a refund. Eventually went and I sorted out the penalties, and then I actually went for a VAT audit, and then I got refunded. But I forgot my old account that was linked to my tax profile is actually closed. The money was paid in a closed account, so I now physically need to go there and fill in the form to tell them that money was paid in the wrong account. I just haven't gotten time to get to that. So in this 3 months, I'm actually planning to go there, fill in the form, get my refund diverted to my correct account. And also I filed my 2022 tax return. I am again in a refundable position, so I'm also going to arrange that tax audit, and hopefully I can also get my refund back from the receiver. So that is really the pending items that I needed to wrap up from the previous quarterly reflection. So now moving on to this reflection, in terms of investments, you would notice in the previous quarter, we added a few investments. We didn't actually add anything new in this quarter. No new investments were taken out, so we kept just exactly what we had. We also didn't drop or sell anything off. Savings, we are actually doing at least relatively better than where we were in quarter one. Like I've mentioned with the construction, depleting most of the savings, we were nearly on zero emergency savings, but we're actually getting to a point where we are rebuilding the emergency saving. It's currently sitting at 55% of 1 month's household income. So and we are working towards 6 months worth of expenses. So like guys, it's really still low, but we're getting there. So it's better than where we were in January. And obviously with all this construction, we can only add in so much. So that's where we currently stand with emergency saving. Not really ideal, but actually better than nothing. And construction, we're obviously making progress. Like I've mentioned, we've done quite the boundary walls are done, the ceilings are done, aluminium budget, which was a significant cost. We only have a small portion left. We are installing the garage in July, so we're actually now getting into the interior, and hopefully we will get to finish by the end of the year. We might not finish by the 1 year mark. Like I've mentioned, we wanted to finish by end of August because we started September last year, but I don't think we're gonna make the 1 year mark. It's highly unlikely, but we are pushing to make sure that it actually doesn't spill into next year. So that is really the reflection of the last quarter, and the plans for the next quarter is for us to just continue with the construction. We need to start working toward wedding savings. I have a friend getting married in July, end of July. I have a friend getting married in August. I have a sister get married in October. I have my friend who's getting married in December. So I have quite a significant portion of wedding coming up. So I need to start a wedding fund by the end of July so I can start saving all that little bit of money so that when I attend those weddings, I won't be out of pocket. And I also want to do a series of wedding finance when you are not the one getting married, because I've done the series from a wedding perspective when you are the one getting married. Now I want to do it when you are just attending, when you are hosting, for example, a sister's wedding or sibling's wedding or whatever. So that finance wedding season is gonna come soon. And lastly, we also need to start building up capital to repair our broken driving school car that was in a car accident. So one of our small car was bumped and it wasn't on insurance. Again, insure what you can afford, but in this case, Insurance, for some odd reason, doesn't want to take on driving school costs because they're saying it's high risk, so we haven't been able to put it on insurance. So we just need to save up some money and repair that car so that we can get back into business. So really, that's all I had from this quarter. I really like this reflection because it helps me think about the things I said I would do. It helps me reflect on the progress I've made thus far, and it also helps me to plan ahead of time so that I don't take things month by month, but rather quarter by quarter. Let me know in the comment section below, what was the highlight of quarter 2 for you? What are your plans in quarter 3? And what is actually that thing that's keeping you awake at night to make sure that your finances are in order? Until next time, it is goodbye.